Welcome back. Game 2, College Dreamstream series right here on BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, the entire BFA Sports crew, ready to bring you the action. It is the Shockers of PA taking on the Baseball U PA Philly 16U crews. Going to be an awesome afternoon and guaranteed to be a hot afternoon of sorts. As we're going to get things going. As first pitch is coming in underway. Get you started with the lineups here in just a second. Again, starting pitcher on the hill is Joe Beitler. And we got ourselves a 2-2 count as he faces the first batter of the game in Caleb Gonzalez. Works his way to a count now. It's full, 3-2. And that ball staying alive here, so good defensive approach at the plate. That one out of play. Called strike number 3. So good job there by the pitcher, Beitler, getting things started. So one strikeout is on the board. Swing and a miss. So he is getting things going in a good way. Lots of confidence here early on from Beitler. Continue to move along here. And there is a called strike number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Beitler. Is it flashing? Is the radar flashing there? I don't see them. So 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring up Gunnar Ron to the plate. First pitch in for 77-mile-an-hour fastball. So Beitler continuing to work through. He's got to sell a 2-0 count. Another pitch there for a called strike. And that ball misses away. Foul tip that was. And that's a clean inning. So 3 up, 3 down. Beitler, pure nastiness. More baseball. It's coming up next right here on BFA. All right, we're back for the bottom of the first inning. You're going to have to put that thing on as overlay too. And starting pitcher for the Shockers is Matt Rader. And again, he was facing against Beitler. Beitler struck out the side in order. Starting off hot for the Bandits for the Baseball U Philly squad. So we'll get a chance to look at both teams' lineups here. Just get a moment. That ball is grounded over to short. It'll be Kaufman across the diamond to Mariano for a 6-3 put out. And that'll retire the leadoff hitter, Matt Mullen. Mullen getting coached up there by our own Jimmy Goulden. That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 47, Aiden Kenny. Kenny swinging from the right side. Out of Pennsbury, Pennsylvania, 25, uncommitted, right-handed pitcher. That ball chopped foul, out of play. So, Pat, when we go to break, it'll clear it because you're going to hit cover. But when we come back, you have to go to that window and click on, 2 as an overlay. The only problem with that is it stays over the nameplate. So I got to try to figure out why it's not programmed. All right, so it's called strike. So before you do the nameplate, you're going to have to take the radar down. So you can toggle 2 up top. So just take 2 down, put the nameplate up. Logo goes back, then click 2. So good job here. Good start by the pitcher in Raider. take you around defensively as Kenny earns walk here in the bottom of the first with 1 out. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 1, Ryan Weber. You got to hit number 2. There you go. All right, so the uncommitted from Pennsbury will dig in. First pitch in for a called strike. And that ball misses down. And that ball is drilled right up the middle. It's going to be for a base hit. Nice stroke there by Weber. Runners at first and second. Anybody take note of what starting time was? All right, so that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Mike Kramer. Runners in scoring position. Kramer will be doing the work behind the dish today. There is a called strike. Swings through and a miss. Rader looks back at second base at Kenny before he comes to the plate. That ball ended up getting a piece of him. So hit by pitch, the bases are loaded. With 1 out, prime opportunity for Dylan Hirsch. And Shocker's going to ask for some help from home plate umpire Carlito. They want to talk it over. Got a conversation with umpire. No one's shooting the umpire. All right, and there is conversation now that's being taken in, and want to know exactly what's going on. And home plate umpire being very thorough in his explanation about what he saw and I guess what he had called. So certainly competition abound on the line here. Of course, we'll take you way inside the action. So see a meeting of the minds. Nick Penza, never afraid to get into harm's way. Don't worry, Coach. No microphone on that camera. All right, away we go. Beautiful day for baseball. It's game number 2 if you're just tuning in. First pitch to Dylan Hirsch. Out of the zone. And there's a called strike. Doing a little painting on this red hot Friday. There's a grounder. It's going to get through the right side. It's going to score 1 run. They're going to turn around and send him. Here's the throw. Weber on his way to the plate. And Baseball U Philly take an early lead, 2-0, courtesy of the bases loaded 2 RBI single from Dylan Hirsch. Here it is on the game changer instant replay. And that ball just gets past the extended arms of the diving Gonzalez. So clutch hit, the clutch start for the boys from Philly, 2-0 as center fielder Evan Hawks from Pennsbury, Pennsylvania, class of 2025, uncommitted center fielder. Runner goes. Here comes the throw. It's going to be cut off, and now runners at second and third on the stolen base. Kramer at third. Dylan Hirsch busy early on. 2 or 3 strikeouts in the top when I was messing with the computer. Oh, and that one got a piece of the umpire. So I'll give him a chance to change out a ball. And as hot as it is, our buddy Carlito, as we like to call him, he's usually one tough cookie back there. But he took the brunt of that one right off the mask. Yeah, you're going to run a water perhaps down to Big Blue. Hand it to Nick through over there. Another pitch there for a call. So give a chance here for him to shake it off. Run it down to Nick on the right side. You can hand it to him. That was a foul ball. He wanted to make sure everybody knew that. He's giving the thumbs up there. Evan Hawks. I'm missing a guy then. This is Tom Show. Is Hawks the guy that just hit the ball? Yeah. All right, so that was Evan Hawks that had hit the RBI there. That ball is fouled out of play. So get ourselves a reset. I feel like I'm the one that took a shot to the head so far earlier today. I'll take a look at the Game Changer scoring app here. All right, so in fact, it was Dylan Hirsch. It's just the way that the lineup card, it was actually reading here, or we got somebody batting out of order. Can we confirm who's on first base, please? So it is Evan Hawks that's down there on. Evan Hawks is down there at first base. So he had the 2 RBI single. That ball is lifted. It's going far out towards right field, and getting a hold of it is Tom Show. So it's going to be 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and it is a bases clearing double. Big time hit for Tom Show. See it here on the Game Changer instant replay. Tom Show launches one out towards right field, and that ball just carries. What electric connection for the bases clearing RBI. So we saw Kramer score, we saw Hirsch score, and we saw Hawks score. So we move right along. It's going to be now Jack Sayer. Sayer strokes one out towards right center. That one's going to drop in. Rounding third and headed for home is Tom Show. RBI single for Sayer. So big time bats there for the Baseball U Philly crew. Somebody communicate to Nick that I basically need this whole inning on video from his camera. So Mason Cruz now will be the left-handed batter, and he'll come to the plate still with one out for Baseball U Philly. Scoring's happening so fast and furious. We have 6-0. We'll have Game Changer updated in a few minutes here. His first pitch now to Mason Cruz, fouled out of play, left side. Probably missed somebody maybe in the lineup.
I had it right, so I don't know. It must have been when he got hit.
Runner goes. He turns a square. They're going to pop that one foul over the screen on the bunt attempt. Count now is 1-2 to the left-handed swinging Mason Cruz. That ball popped up foul out of play. Runner goes. Stolen base. And he gets him on the strikeout throwout. So good job there by Raider. Get out number 2. And for Baseball U Philly, they will send their 10th batter of the frame and KJ Fryband to the plate. That ball misses up and inside. Ball number 1. It's now 1-0. Swings through on that pitch for a strike. There's a ball, a grounder over to short, across the diamond is Kaufman. Nice pick play by Mariano to end the frame, but not before. Baseball U Philly. Plate 6. Make it a 6-0 contest as we head to the second on BFA. And we're back here for more baseball. Second inning. It's still Joe Beitler struck out the side in the first. He's going to come in and face Kaufman, Mariano, and Garage to get the inning started. Single RBI. That pitch, swing and a miss. Struck out swinging. Shortstop to first base. 0-2 is the count. And that ball misses just inside. Third out, the last one.
I just had to score the ball.
This one here?
No, the last one.
And that ball up and out of the zone. And that ball is down in the dirt. So quickly now, working his way to a 3-2 count, the leadoff hitter in inning number 2. 3-2 count to Chad Kaufman. That ball up, foul, and out of play into the parking lot. And that ball will roll for days. And there's a called third strike. So don't look now, but that is the 4th consecutive strikeout for Beitler. Got to put the radar up. Michael Mariano will be your next batter. That ball misses up and out of the zone. Batter is Michael Mariano. And that ball's a called strike. Bottom part of the zone. And that is ball number 4. So the first blemish on the record, if you want to call it that, on Beitler's day. After retiring the first 4 batters via strikeout, Mariano, first shocker aboard. As Daniel Grosh, number 17, let's make his way to the dish. Called strike. That ball is peppered foul. It's been a dangerous day at the behind the dish for the umpire, Carlitos. He almost got run over. Player goes out of the box and Grosh. Checks the runner back. That ball misses down in the dirt. Now 2-2 count. And that pitch just misses away. So we got ourselves a full count with 1 out here in the second. There's a called third strike. So another K, the 5th on the afternoon by Joe Beitler. See it there on the Game Changer instant replay. Location, location, location. Beitler dialed in. It'll bring up the right fielder, Tyler Deary. Runner goes. Here comes the throw, and there is the out. The masked man, Mike Kramer, showing off the cannon as he launches one 126 feet down to second base. And a nice play and tag there by Mullen at second base. So an uncanny way to put them down in order, but that's exactly what they do, courtesy of the throwout there by the catcher. So no runs, no hits, nobody left on. Head to the bottom of the second. Those boys from Philly, they're going to hit next on BFA. Back for inning number 2. Raiders still on the hill for the Shockers and due up for Baseball U Philly, Wojnicki, Mullen, and Kenny. And Wojnicki fouls off first pitch, straight back, out of play. There's a good look at Brody Wojnicki. Skies one towards right. Deary doesn't have to move much for this one, and he'll make the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Fly ball to right. And that'll take us back to the top of the order for Baseball U Philly to Matt Mullen. There is a strike. Now 0-1. So Raider working ahead now, 0-2. And that ball misses up and away. So perhaps a good waste pitch of sorts. That ball fouled out of play, right side. And there is strike number 3. So Raider able to dial it in and takes down the first 2 Philly batters he faces here in the second. That one was a nice pitch. That ball finds its way just beyond the catcher. Everybody willing to help out for sure. Now 2-1 count. It's now 3-1. Then he's going to bust out the walking stick, earning a pass to first base. And that ball going to fall just short of the landing zone. And that ball skied towards center, and he'll make the catch. So Egger will help them retire the side. So no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. 6-0. Baseball U Philly leading the PA Shockers here on BFA. All right, we're back for more baseball here at the College Dreamstream. As Beitler comes out for his third inning of work, that one's fouled straight back. He's got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings of work. Michael Mariano reached on a walk last inning, but he was then thrown out to end the frame by the catcher, Mike Kramer. And other than that, it's been tough for the Shockers thus far to get on base behind this pitching. Beitler now, the 0-2. That one just missed. An absolute scorcher of a day here at the Skip. That ball's fouled out of play. And now a 2-2 delivery for Beitler. That ball also fouled out of play right side. So, hot day. Not so many people looking to stretch their legs as it rolls out to the parking lot here in Ambler. And just pick your favorite old school mall parking lot, and that'll give you a sense of just how big the parking area is behind home plate. And it's on a downhill pitch. So that ball could be in Philadelphia in about the next 10 minutes or so. Just keeps rolling. And Beitler has been rolling as such through this lineup early on. He's got himself in a tight 3-2 scenario as Tyler Deary making him work start this inning. Deary sky high. It's in the infield. They're going to charge in. Third base is going to call for it, and he can't find it in the sun. So Weber swings and misses at the baseball, but this is that high noon time of the day, and that was a bear to try to look straight into. So ball didn't hit a glove, so it's going to actually go in as an infield single. Swing and a miss. Starts the at bat for the pitcher, Matt Rader. Looks to go. Checks back. Checks him back as he dives back into the bag. And they got him on a pickoff move. They're going to run back and forth. Good fundamentals. They're showing each other the baseball, and they're able to make the play. So how about Kramer, the catcher, on a 100-degree day, getting into it? And that is one heck of an executed play by Baseball U Philly. Still stays the same batter as it was a pickoff play. So they weren't happy about, I guess, Deary reaching. And they're able to work together as a defensive unit. So Baseball U squad got to be happy. Coach Conant fired up for his troops to execute that way. Swings through and misses. And now they're going to work through into a full count against the pitcher. That ball is up and out of the zone. So now a full count. Called strike 3. Beitler. Absolute nastiness. His 6th K of this early afternoon. He swings and misses. So now it evens the count at 1-2. Make that. Now the even count at 2-2. And he gets them. So an outstanding display. 3 innings on the mound for Joe Beitler. He's going to leave this game as it was pre-scheduled. Only going to throw the first 3. But he has 7 strikeouts to show for it in the book. And his defense with 2 well-executed plays, a throw out by the catcher Kramer, and then a team effort with Kramer ended up putting the tag on a would-be runner. So 6-0 as Baseball U Philly will return, and so will we here on the Dreamstream. Back for more baseball. Bottom of the 3rd. Mike Kramer, the catchers, had himself the afternoon defensively and doing a nice job framing up pitches for Beitler. He hammers one down the line. It'll be his 2nd knock of the day. He's thinking about showing off the wheels, an aggressive turn, but he'll return to first base. So Mike Kramer actually was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Now he reaches on the single. He did score in that frame. So he gets things going. And that'll bring up Dylan Hirsch. Hirsch out of Pennsbury. That one, unfortunately, got a piece of the catcher. And that is Gunnar Ron. So give him a second to collect himself. That never feels good. Even worse when catchers are working extra hard in the conditions that are out here today. The heat index going to swell past 100 soon enough. So coach going to just give him a look over, make sure he's A-okay, and another minute or so to kind of collect his self there. So still 2 more games to be played this afternoon. Coming up shortly on the Dreamstream series for game number 3. It will be the New Jersey Marlins 16U taking on the Baseball U Poconos team. So that's coming up next, scheduled tentatively for 2:20, and then the finale of the day will be 5 p.m. first pitch as the Marlins 17U squad takes on Baseball U Connecticut. It's all right here on BFA Sports and on the Game Changer app. Runner goes, hit and run, well executed. Hirsch doing damage today. That one's into the right center field gap. He notices no one's covering the bag. He'll gladly take second base, and that is an RBI double for the U. Here it is, Game Changer instant replay. That was a nice breaking pitch. He gets barrel on the baseball, and he just turns on the Jets. Aggressive turn at the corner. See coach waving the runner around in Kramer, and that is an RBI double. Hirsch now 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and 3 RBI. Evan Hawks asks for time. It's a late one, but it's granted. And there's a ball hit high towards left field. Going back is Grosh. He's able to get it. And Hirsch will have to retire back to second base. So a 7-0 advantage for Baseball U. Runner gets back. That ball's up and out, foul. It's now 1-2 is the count. And that ball A loud shot through the left side and misplayed. So it's going to drop in for a single, but it's going to give him an opportunity to show off the wheels. And Tom Show turns a single into 3. See it here on the BFA instant replay. Nice piece of hitting there. And Grosh, I think, worried a little bit about that runner. And so that one ended up sneaking by, and Philly stretches their lead now 8-0. Ball skied towards right field. Going back is Deary, and he'll make the grab. And that's a nice piece of fundamental baseball with the sacrifice fly RBI. And number 44 is Mason Cruz. Cruz looking for his first hit of the early afternoon. He's from Central Bucks East, left-handed pitcher as well, standing at 6'2". And they're saying that he went through and swung. Got Mason Weiner coming up for Baseball U Philly to pitch in the next frame, and he gets Cruz swinging. So Raider able to finish things up here in the third with a strikeout. Not before Baseball U Philly able to tack on 3 runs. 3 runs on 3 hits, and nobody left on. We move on to the 4th inning, the College Dreamstream. All right, back for the 4th, and looking at the Baseball U Philly pitching script, they're going to hand the ball to Mason Weiner. He's going to come on in and do up to face the top of the order for the Shockers. Gonzalez, Martinell, and Ryan. Do up. That pitch in for a strike. And already, Wiener heading the count out 1-2 to Caleb Gonzalez, who struck out looking to Beitler get the game started. And that one goes up towards the middle. It's going to be Mullen. Goes to get him and not in time. So Caleb Gonzalez showing off the wheels, and he's able to stretch it out for a single to get things started here in the fourth inning. Healthy hack to get things started from Josh Martinell. That ball, and nice breaking pitch, but fouled off. Good defensive swing. That ball is skied high and into the glove of the right fielder. So good job there by Cruz. Checks the runner, and he's going to break for second, and another rundown for Baseball U Philly. That's executed again. So this Baseball U Philly staff confident in the defense they have behind them, and there's Sayer applying that last tag, and they pick off another base runner. Good fundamental rotation. Still at the plate is the catcher, Gunnar Rand. Turns on one left side, and it'll be through for a base hit. So a 2-out base runner for the Shockers. That ball sky towards left, going back, making the grab is Tom Show. F7 will end the inning. And for the Shockers, no runs on 2 hits. They leave one on. It is 9-0. Baseball U Philly with the bats next on the College Dreamstream. back to live here in Ambler, Pennsylvania. College Dreamstream series continues on as Baseball U Philly will come to bat here in the bottom of the frame. Fryban, Wojnicki, and Mullen due up, and we start off with KJ Fryban. Going to face off against a new pitcher, and it's Tragan Mason on the hill for the Shockers. There's a look at Fryban from Holy Ghost Prep, uncommitted 2025. And that's a called strike. That ball gets away. And he's going to make his way down to first base, earning a leadoff walk in the frame. It'll bring up Brody Wojnicki. Wojnicki flew out to right field back in the second inning. That ball drops down, pushes it to the pitcher. Sacrifice bunt. Good fundamental baseball rotation to get back to the top of the lineup. So that ball is fouled out of play over on the right side. We'll reset now with a 1-strike count. And there's a hard ball hit through the right side. Men in motion. Freeman going to be held up at third, and that'll leave runners at the corners. Matt Mullen registers his first base knock of the afternoon. The designated hitter, Aiden Kennedy, try to move things along. Take a look over there at Mullen. Coach Jimmy Goulden collecting all the Evo Shield gear, and he puts on the cookie oven mitt. I guess I can understand that. It is a very hot day out here. Don't want to burn your hand as you might try to slide into second base. Aiden Kennedy out of Pennsbury, 5'10", 145 pounds. Runner goes, cut throw to the pitcher, but heads up base running. Freeman, not surprised. He stays over at third, so now 2 runners in scoring position. Runners are up and in this 9-0 contest. And the reason they are is technically this could be a game-clinching run. And there's a called strike number 3. So now 2 outs. And this is great baseball from a coaching situation. So you essentially have a game-clinching opportunity on the line. Infield is going to move back now, play regular depth as they have a force out at first. But Ryan Weber has a chance to end this one with a base knock. First pitch in for a called strike. And for Tragan Mason, just the opposite. Phenomenal opportunity to showcase his ability in a high-pressure scenario. That ball gets left upstairs. There's a hard ball. It's hit up the middle. And Weber able to deliver. And that ball comes in, and they're going to call him out. But that'll end the frame, and I believe that'll end the contest as it's 10-0. So they will line up, shake hands in a run-shortened game for game number 1 of this 3-game event for each team. So they'll shake hands, and we will move on here at the College Dreamstream series. Take a look on your social media Twitter accounts. Find out. Originally, Game 3 was scheduled for 2:20, but I got a feeling we might move that start time up just a bit. So, for the entire BFA Sports crew, thanks for tuning in on our YouTube channel. And be sure to download the Game Changer app to follow along all of this weekend's action. Thanks, everybody.